Gehazi in efficiency. So she more than likely asked her husband to build the man of God a house. Build him a house, a 2-bed, 2-bath, because the man of God is so sacred, so much so that the man of God had his servant Gehazi with him, or his son, and they would not be on the same level. You cannot put the son and the father in the same room. She noticed Gehazi did not have the anointing like Elisha did, so she would say to her husband, sweetie, let's build an efficiency for the husband, for Gehazi, Elijah, but make sure Gehazi is always there. You all understand what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
So you can't have Gehazi and Elisha coming from the same bathroom.
That's right. That's right.
Because somewhere in the text we'll say, this thing must have been, homosexuality was around a long time. Because it's in the text. So I believe because of the skill of Brother Brennan, I see about it. Because of the skill of Brother Hannah, they know how to do construction. Because when I looked here the other day, I saw big rocks. I said, we ain't paying this fella for these bunch of rocks because he swing us. He need to come back and carry them. That's what I saw. And so I went before the Lord and I sat in the chair right there and I was looking and I said, now God, these rocks got to move or something got to happen because this had me on pause. And somewhere down the line, let's just assume Sister Shavanda was a Shunammite. And say, honey, go down there by the man of God them place. Move those bolos out there because that look bad. Because I was there from about maybe 7:30, 7:45, 8 o'clock there around until just after 10, and I was looking at them things, and you all never heard but speak to the mountain. You all can move. You all can move. But I had that kind of faith to believe this can move, Sister Lakiska. I was just saying it. And then I got a text or WhatsApp, one of them, and said, it was already, but let me see if I can remember. But Claudia already cleared that. I said, what? I had to come to double check. My faith still wasn't good yet. So I came back and I checked it out. I said, Jesus, Lord, if I did say this a long time. I round the bolos and said, come on, time to go down now. Just press a little bit. Come over here. So develop another level of faith. Why? Because the Shunammite said, honey, the business doing good. But don't you think it'll be gooder? Don't you think the business will be better if we could just go here and do this? Saints, if we can hear this in our spirit, this whole passage says, if you understand, the Shunammite was talking to her husband. We don't even see the credit in her husband. And the crazy thing is her husband was such a workaholic. 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 So much so that when the Shunammite son died, he died in the care of her husband.
That's right.
The Bible said the boy ran to his daddy and said, my father, my head, my head. And you know what he said? Take the lad to his mother.
That's right. Jesus.
You all saw that in the text earlier, right?
Yes.
It didn't say, and the father embraced the child and ran to the room and placed him in this man of God bed. Take him to his mother.
That's right.
She know how to deal with them spiritual things. I know how to do these kinds of things. So let her work the spiritual things. Well, if you feel that that's what your wife is, then place her and understand she is your spiritual things.
Yes, sir. Jesus.
Bishop, I disagree with that. The man should be in charge. Well, if the man in charge, then be in charge.
That's right.
If you gotta go to your house, who wears the pants in this house? Well, there ain't no question then. But you ain't know?
Glory.
Ask the man here, really?
Jesus.
If you gotta tell your children, I'm the daddy,
If you have to say it,
Hello.
you could imagine if my wife say to me, who wears the pants in this house? You know what I'll do? I'll look at her and say, because somebody got to figure this out.
Jeopardy.
And after I finish that, I got to say, boom, boom, boom. Then I'll say, what is me? Because I got to be a little confused in something. The woman, I'm going to get to this text to finish this up right about now. The woman was able to say to her husband, let's do this for the man of God. And the man in her life was able to say, baby, I've been trusting you long enough for the spiritual side of you long enough. I'm going to suck it up. I'm going to say, forget this. You must be know what you said. Let's try it. As soon as they built the apartment for the man of God said, you know what, Gehazi, what could we do for this woman?
My God.
The man of God trusts his son or his servant to be paying attention to the woman.
That's right.
Yes. Jesus.
Okay, let me say that again.
Yes, sir.
If you are serving under the ministry of anybody, your job isn't only to bring the glass. Your job isn't only to preach when he ain't preaching. Your job isn't only to stand when he is there. Your job is to pay attention to the congregation, see the welfare of the congregation. So if the Lord speaks to the man of God and say, what shall we do for sister so-and-so? You say, well, Bishop, I've been praying about it, and sister so-and-so need this, and if we could just come together and be a could we do that, please?
Yes, sir.
But we don't hear this what we see.
My God.
If we hear what we see, the congregation will be easier.
Amen.
But I think you should get nothing.
Jesus.
That's the same one who when I didn't need it, I go and ask her. She tell me, no, well, you didn't need it at that time. But let's move on. Gehazi said the Shunammite needs a pitter-patter around the home. So he said, call her in. Let's call her in. He said, now, woman of God, I noticed something the Lord